From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, it's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Number 2, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now, there's a swell sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. Your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Digging in, Lance Berkman. This one in the air. Encarnacion drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. Buster Posey up now for the Mets. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is downstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Two out, space is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Into center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score.
Can't trust that life online. Now you want that.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, Zack Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Mookie Betts.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. Hauls fires it in on the warning track. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Number 2 stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the rookie DH, Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch misses. One out, a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped on the ground to second, tosses to first, 2 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And time called prior to the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And down on strikes. And that's the inning. Reds leave 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Nelson Cruz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he deals. That misses, and it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Votto makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So up next for New York, Kevin Youkilis. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Check swing. He went. And now it's even 1-1. One out, bases empty. Gets him to chase after that one. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Two outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's in for a strike. No score here in the second. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And now the lefty. Got it by him for the K. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Funk up the place. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Victor Martinez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's a laser base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and lifted into the outfield for a base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The pitch. And there's a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Joey Votto now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in there. The 1-2 stays alive. This one lifted in the air, left field. Robert tracks it down for the out.
Batting it, the left fielder.
Next for Cincinnati, Carlos Gonzalez. He's a guy who does it all. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Over to first, and he's saved. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Martinez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Cincinnati, top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Luis Robert. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm, delivers. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Fastball for a strike. That one not close. 2-2. And another ball. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here comes Chris Taylor. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Top of the third, no score. That one down the line, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's off the inside edge, and that is ball one. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here is Bill Mazerowski, and he takes a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and fires. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips a corner. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Turns and fires to Betts. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Wheeler, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The Reds looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back safely.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Now a chance for number 2. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And it's strike 2. One away with a runner at third. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
On the ground to short. In plenty of time for first, and the first run of the game comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, right there, hit it.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Adrian Gonzalez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two outs. This to center field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Mets nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Mets leadoff man, Grady Sizemore. Sizemore, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they traded for him earlier this year. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
2-1 now. Foul ball there. And that's downstairs and outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. A dive. Nice stop. Ladders and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Left field. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
First and second, no outs. Buster Posey digs in now. And fouled off. Sizemore, the lead runner out at second. Berkman on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Right to start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success. Trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
2 on. On 1 out, Nelson Cruz now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 out, runner at second. Kevin Youkilis up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Throw to second, safe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And it's second. On the ground, Votto. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryan Jeffers up now for the Mets. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And a strike on the outside edge.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then If this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Up and in, 1-1. That one drifts inside. 2 outs with a runner at third. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Ken Griffey Jr. Wheeler back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That one is gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're level. It's 2-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the switch hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
The batter, the third baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion, the next to hit for the Reds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
the first baseman, number 19.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of looking away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Now time called at the plate. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Wheeler with a throw over. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Reds draw even on this solo job. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Luis Robert now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The lefty fires. Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And the 3-2. Got him swinging.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2, goes off speed, gets the out.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Betts makes the grab for the second out. And now Bill Mazerowski went down on strikes his first time through. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Corrals it. And that's the third out. Mets go down quickly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And the right-hander back to work. And that one hammered. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to walk that one back, no doubt.
So next, Bobby Witt Jr. doubled his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Right side, hard hit. Mazerowski throw on to first, and Witt is out.
Now back to the right field, Mookie.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains 2-2. Back here in Cincinnati. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for New York, Grady Sizemore. Lee back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's down and away. The line to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Berman in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And the 1-0. That's in there. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now 2-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
And he deals. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with one gone. And here's the first baseman, Buster Posey.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The other way. Tries to get back and save.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. This guy with light tower power.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Two outs. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. The 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Youkilis.
Here's a big power threat. Kevin Youkilis. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0. This will help in his outings to come.
Two on, 2 outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter now, number 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. Hard hit, right side. Mazerowski throw on to first. 1 away, now bottom of the 6th.
The designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez.
And next is the designated hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. And he pumps in a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And the right-hander deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this game. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. Liner, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Martinez in the box again, takes a strike. The Mets have some action going in their pen. Adam Kolarek The southpaw is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Heller, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here's the 0-1. There goes Jr. They pitch out. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Ryan Jeffers.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
As the lefty gets to work. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now it's Luis Robert, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch misses.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And misses inside. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now the lefty on the ground to first. On the run, sent it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Chris Taylor now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the top half of inning number 7. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Votto takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And we're back, bottom of the 7th. Now here is Victor Martinez. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's out to center field. And that's down, a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Zack Wheeler won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Adam Kolarek on the pitch here. This is his first appearance of the season. And now, Edwin Encarnacion. Substitution being made at first. On a pinch run, Jose Caballero. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off. At second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
First and second, no outs. Joey Votto getting ready to hit. Splits the plate, 0-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, here the bottom of the seventh. Got the bat going too soon at strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the catch, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 on, 1 out. Carlos Gonzalez will hit next. Pinch hitter coming on, Yoenis Cervantes. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missed. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Number 7, second baseman,
Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Reds. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. And he grounds one to the right side. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2. Staying in the game on defense, Yoenis Cervantes. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Wade Davis.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Now into the ball game on defense, Russell Martin. He takes over behind the plate. So digging in, Bill Mazerowski.
The second baseman, Bill Mazerowski.
Here comes a pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And a base hit right there. And that turns the lineup over.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Mets, Grady Sizemore. First offering, and it just misses. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Mazerowski gets his lead at first with nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The pitch. Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now at the plate, Lance Berkman. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is a big first out. Two on, one out. And now the first baseman, Buster.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's in there. Strike one. Two on, one out. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. And the pitch. And that's too high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Around third. Here comes the throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 3-2.
Just a huge at bat right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying.
Jordan Hicks gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Nelson Cruz. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike one. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One out. Runners at first and second. That's inside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kicks and fires. That one just misses. And now it's 3-2. Kevin Youkilis up next for the Mets. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now this is a rocket to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw into third, and they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now Kevin Youkilis. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One out, bases full. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Up and in, 2 balls and a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's towards center. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high-leverage situation, and if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
Jeffers at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Righty delivers, and there's a strike.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. Throws to second. Cruz headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now it's going to be Luis Robert. Drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Around third, he'll score easily, and the lead is up to 5.
Well done. Drives in the run. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now,
Chris Taylor right through there for a strike. Robert off the first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Witt makes the grab on the run. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Reds 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ben Heller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's Mookie Betts. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And the pitch. And there's the strike. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that's outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Bounced out to short. Taylor has it, throws to first, and Betts is gone.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now the number 2 hitter, 1 for 3. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's going to be Adrian Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Mets leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. Ball to strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Reds 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Bill Mazerowski. And a pitch. Inside at 100. And that is ball 1. And a good eye there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
2-1 now.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. At the belt and fires. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
New pitcher for the Reds, Pedro Feliciano, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Sizemore in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball one there.
1-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Wouldn't chase that time.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Mazerowski around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Lance Berkman. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Man at second. And another ball. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. The Mets up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Hokie stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And now the 0-1. Just missed.
a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That clips the corner. First and second here, no outs. The pitch. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. And that one upstairs. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now the DH, Nelson Cruz. Now mound visit coming. And with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. The pitcher on here, Diego Castillo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And he deals. That one missed. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The count 2-1. On the ground, a second, might be two. Throw is high and over his head. And he's in.